and today we're doing Balloons Adventure Times tier list. So what is better way to celebrate my birthday than doing a Balloons Adventure Time tier list, my favorite game tier list. So probably when you see this video, this will no longer be my birthday. So anyway, let us begin. So where do I want to rank Fintahuman in Balloons Adventure Time? So he's probably the cheapest tower in the game. But he has some weaknesses. He has pretty low range, but he's basically like Soda. He cannot pop metal balloons, but he can pop camo balloons, but he cannot pop what's it called, camo balloons or magic balloons. But he has some signature upgrades, like he has a special sweater that he can equip to become immune to status effects in Balloons Adventure Time. Also, he has medal that gives him double damage if he's close to Princess Bubblegum. Also, I think he has Brofist with Jake. If you have Jake in close, and Brofist just gives him more health and coins. But if you're playing on lower difficulties, when you get Brofist, the game will end pretty soon. So he has Bound by Ward that increases damage if you increase his attack speed if you miss a balloon, but his attack speed is pretty high, so, and also pretty expensive, so I know, man. I think but he has pretty cool ability to save you for one time for when you lose the game, but you unlock the ability after you've played this game very long time, because it's pretty late game upgrade, man. You need a lot of XP to unlock that upgrade, so probably gonna go C tier. Not the best tower, but he has his couple good moments, man. He has pretty cheap and good attack speed, but he has a lot of different balloons that he cannot pop, man. So I think C tier is good for Finita Boy. Now we have Jake. Jake has low attack speed. He's basically like Pet Fusty, but he has couple of cool upgrades. Okay, so basically he's more focused on string balloons. He is basically Pet Fusty, but he cannot pop metal balloons in the first level. But he has couple redeemable qualities. For starters, you can equip instruments to increase his buff for other characters. Like he can let me. So yeah, he can equip instruments that increase other characters like speed, piercing, damage, other things, attack speed. So yeah, pretty cool. He also has upgrades that increase other characters' cooldown, so he's pretty cool. It's basically if Pet Festival support tower, man. Also has upgrade with Finn that he becomes Jake, so that does pretty good popping damage. He also can stun a couple of more apps. So yeah, he's pretty decent support tower. This game doesn't have too many support towers, but for free-to-play tower, it's pretty good support tower, man. So yeah, moving on to the next character. Also, Jake is one of the more cheaper towers, so he's also pretty good in early game because it's pretty cheap. But Jake cannot attack. Okay, next one is Max. He has low damage and he struggles with large groups of balloons. He's basically like a Dart Monkey. He can attack multiple balloons. He has skill that gives him a large damage bonus to mob balloons. He can also have skill that increases damage against mob. But he can pop a lot of different balloons like camo, metals, but you need to upgrade this. So also, yeah, you can upgrade so if characters in close range have sharp weapons, they do some more damage. So he struggles with a lot of balloons, man, but he basically has low popping range. I would say I would put him in B tier, man. He has a lot of things that allows him to pop different balloons, but he struggles with a lot of balloons and he has pretty low damage and attack speed. So probably gonna put Jake in A tier and remove Max to B tier. So moving on to the next character, I guess. Also, he's pretty cheap, so I cannot put him too low. So yeah. Okay, next one is Princess Bubblegum. She costs like 650. She's one of more expensive towers, so basically she can pop camo balloons. She basically glue gunner with monkey village kinda, so yeah, she can slow down balloons, but she also glue gunner that can do damage, so that makes her pretty useful, man. She also later you can level up to make pop her so she could pop camo balloons. So yeah, that's pretty good. So basically she's glue gunner that hits camo balloons. Also, she can also boost I think piercing and speed. Also, she's part of Royal Promise. Also, she also has combo ability with Captain Casey to make her cheaper and I think have more attack speed or range or something like that. Also, in level 5 she unlocks, what's it called? Also, she unlocks pretty good ability called Royal Degree that gives you like 900 cash every round. In Unpoppable, it's really good upgrade, man. She's a really good, decent support tower. Also, she literally gives IP loans, but more like cash drops from Sniper Monkey. So yeah, check out show her popping skills, the candy attack or whatever, the jelly bean. It's pretty expensive, but you could a couple of accessories make it a lot cheaper. So very decent support. In later levels she gives decent. Also having ability to remove camo balloons, also ability camo and regrow abilities also helps a lot, man. Okay, next one is a Fire Princess. She's more pretty expensive magic tower, but her upgrades are very fucking good. She probably the strongest magic tower. Things I don't like about her. To hit camo balloons she needs to be level 3. Sometimes it's kinda annoying to level up to level 3, but also she does magic damage, so she's not immune to purple balloons sadly. But she at least can pop magic balloons, but she at level 1 can pop metal balloons. She's too expensive for early game players to get her in the first rounds, but she's very good against magic and metal balloons. And she can get pretty a lot of pops. She struggles a little bit with Moabs, but she can equip accessories to increase her Moab damage. Also her level 7 skill is pretty good, man. She got Fire Soul that does pretty decent damage, flamethrowers. Also she got a crown that nearby less attacks faster, but you need to equip the crown, sadly, but she's very good tower, man. She's very... Okay, so I think I should put her in S tier. She doesn't have too many abilities to buff other towers, but she's very solid attack tower. Her camo weakness hurts her a little bit, also she's kinda expensive, but I think she's good. Probably will maybe just for now gonna put her on S tier, man. Okay, move on to the next tower, I guess. Okay, now we have Marceline the Vampire Queen. So she's more expensive towers, but she's kinda like a support tower similar to Jake. She cannot pop metal balloons or camo balloons, she's one of her weaknesses. But I think you could equip a couple of accessories to remove her camo disability, because there's a lot of upgrades that remove camos. Let your tower see camo balloons. So let's discuss her upgrades. First things is her instruments. Instruments work kinda to Jake's instruments. You just equip instrument and see what's best upgrade. Like you can give them more piercing, or or more range, or whatever, or speed, or range, or whatever. Yeah, so basic. She can also push back balloons, summon skeleton army, basically temporary turrets like engineer, and then summon too strong or join bad form. Yeah, basically she could push down balloons, slow down red balloons. So she's pretty good tower. So yeah, She is one of the stronger towers in the game. She can get a lot of pops, but she got weaknesses to camo, metals, and magic balloons. So if she could pop all 3 balloon types, I would put her higher, but she's pretty strong balloon man, I mean tower in this game. So I'll keep her in 8 tier, man. With couple of good accessories to negate her weaknesses, she could go S tier if you set up her right with the right accessories, so yeah. Okay, moving on is another magic tower. Ice King. He's one of more expensive towers. He's basically Ice Monkey with a lot more upgrades. And he has really good range and pierce, man. But he struggles with white balloons because they're immune to ice, man. And magic balloons, and I think that's only his weakness. He can see camo balloons, he has a chilling radius like Ice Monkey. He can summon Snowman army like Marceline with her Skelebros. Snowmans are more physical attackers, Skeletons are more like archers, so they're more range damage. Also, at level 7 he can froze Moabs. A long time ago he had one synergy with a legendary weapon that you could farm a lot of legendary bishops, man. So yeah, Lightning Strike gives him a whole ass map range attack. And he can attack a lot faster, man. So he has pretty good. Also, you need Arrows of Frozen to unlock one of his special abilities. So he's a really strong magic tower, man. Probably one of the strongest. So I think he would be higher than the Fire Princess if they did nerf his signature ability with the legendary weapon. But he's still pretty decent with his whole ass map range attack. So I think Marceline is better. And Marceline definitely better than Jake. I think Ice King probably better than Jake in some scenarios. So yeah, I think that's pretty decent. Okay, let's move. Now let's rank another tower. Okay, now we have S for Charlie. So you can either go bigger bombs with a frag route with bouncing and double explosions, or you can go his mob route where he does more damage to mob balloons. So he has, what's it called, Signal Flare that removes all camo balloons, abilities. Most of the time I miss timing with this attack. He also struggles with camo and metals and magic balloons. He is not too expensive compared to other towers, it's actually cheaper than Logan. But he has also a couple of signature abilities with Commander Casey, the Submarine Casey version. So, I don't know, man. But he has pretty good upgrades, man. So, let's see where I want to rank. So you unlock him pretty late in the game, man. Also, to unlock him, you need to do pretty hard quests. Fire Princess also had in earlier versions of the game, you needed to finish pretty hard quests to unlock her. This guy has a really hard map you need to complete to unlock him, man. You unlock him pretty late in the game. So where do I put him? If you unlock him earlier, probably would put her here. So he's very good against mobs and bats, but you unlock him very late. I think he's pretty cheap, so I think I can put him higher. He's good against a lot of balloons at the same time. I think he's better than Jake, but I'm probably he doesn't have a lot of support abilities. If he had the normal camo detection, probably would put him higher than Marceline or Ice King. His range is pretty decent, explosion radius. So I think high tier is good for him. So yeah, let's move on to the next tower. Completely radical, dude. Okay, next one is Super Monkey. One expensive boy, man. That's one expensive boy. I think it's even more expensive than Bloons TD66. Jesus, that's expensive boy. He has a lot of range, pierce, and damage, but it hurts that he cannot hit fucking camo balloons, man. At level 1 he cannot attack metal balloons, but I think when he get laser eyes and plasma eyes he can hit the metal balloons. If he has plasma eyes he cannot hit I think purple balloons, but when you get sun avatar he can hit the purples. And I think he has one combo ability with Captain Casey, so Captain Casey would drop some golden idols. He also has ability that transforms his super fans to temporary super monkeys. A super monkey fan club in Bloons D6. Also, he has Sun God, that base ability that you sacrifice Sun Monkey worshippers to become Sun God. Also, he has a legendary item that makes him, instead of Sun Avatar or Sun God, to Vengeful Sun God. So he is pretty good, but very expensive. Yeah, I would probably say you only use him extremely unpoppable, because in earlier games he is kinda gonna take a long time to save up to buy him. So he's pretty expensive tower, so he's not good in lower difficulties. So that's a big negative for him. Also, I would say his ability not to hit camos kinda hurts him. I would say he needs a lot of different accessories to make him more usable. So probably B tier. If he was a little cheaper and he could hit camo balloons, I would put him in A tier at least. But in impossible difficulties, when you have him at Sun God or Martian Games, I would put him in S tier. He just needs a lot of setups and level ups and accessories to make him valuable. Also, if you don't have super monkeys from wish shops, you're kinda screwed with this guy, man. So yeah. Okay, now we go with Sai. She's a little bit expensive for ability to hit only camo balloons, but what can you do, man? What can you do? She's not the most expensive tower in the game, but she's more on the expensive side of the game, so yeah. Her abilities are pretty decent, like Balloon to hit mob damage, more damage mobs. Multi-throw also pretty good. Sasumi is basically Spike Factory, Mark of Death making her ability to do double damage. Also, just randomly have ability to freeze balloons is kinda ridiculous. She also has balloon sabotage, so she's pretty good. Also, she has signature legendary artifact that allows her to make temporary copies of her. So also has signature weapon, also her to hit region and zombie balloons and remove their abilities, so that's pretty interesting. So where do we rank her? She also cannot hit what's it called magic balloon, sadly. So she also struggles with metal balloons. I think putting her in A tier is pretty good. She's not the best, but she's not the worst. She could be slightly better, but I think A tier is a pretty good place to put her, so yeah. Okay, now is Captain Casey. She has pretty low attack speed, but she does explosive damage like Captain Charlie, so she cannot attack metal balloons until you get grape shot. Also, she got a couple upgrades that makes her minion stronger. So until you got Wish or her pirate crew, you're kinda screwed, but her Wish crew is basically low rarity. So after, she's pretty high chance that you unlock her crew pretty fast. They're not too hard to get. Also had Privateer that allows her allies Casey and her allies attack faster and cost less. That upgrade is pretty decent, man. It also works with Warrior Princess Bubblegum. That's Warrior Princess Bubblegum is a lot cheaper than normal bubblegum, so you can work with this. Also making more money. Mob takedown. I never. No, yeah, mob takedown is good ability, but you need to get a lot of her upgrade materials, man. Her dash is pretty good. She struggles. Basically, easiest way to describe her. She struggles in early game, but when you get her grape shots and bombardment, she's a lot better. Also, crew upgrades with water nymphs is pretty good. She's. Also, she has golden idols that make her more money if you have Super Monkey with his sun avatar. So, a lot of interesting stuff about this. So yeah, where do I put her? She cannot attack magic balloons, but she has camo detection, so she can hit camo balloons with her private tears because it gives her allies also camo detection. But you can only play her in water towers, and also she struggles in early game until you get a lot of upgrades on her. So I think putting her in B tier is pretty solid option. But later you unlock accessories that allows you to place water towers on lanes, or you can use what's it called, Lady Rainicorn if you're willing to spend some money on farming Martian games. So yeah, or getting some lucky with some legendary orbs from events. So yeah. She can hit camo balloons, but she struggles with purple balloons, but she can hit magic shield balloons. She can hit her metal balloons with her fireball. She struggles with a lot of balloons in early game, but with enough upgrades she becomes pretty good. But compared to Ice King and Fire Princess, she's a lot weaker compared to these two magic towers. But her meteor shower does pretty decent damage, also the magic shield. I would say Student of Ice is a lot better upgrade for her than Student of Fire. So yeah, Student of Fire is the better upgrade comparing to Student of Ice. Yeah, she basically becomes actually like a weaker Fire Princess. But her upgrades are pretty decent. But yeah, without any upgrades, this tower kinda sucks, but with enough upgrades, and if you get Student of Fire, she becomes kinda decent. But you need a couple other magic towers to make her better. But there's a couple of magic upgrades that make her better. Also, like giving her a phoenix staff or a spider staff, or giving her a ring that gives poison damage also makes her a lot better. So yeah, she's pretty decent, man. Pretty fucking decent. Also, she can equip a couple allies magic allies that also kinda decent, like the Supreme Wizard Tower. Or this grass dude. So yeah, I think I will put her to C tier. Why do I put C for Charlie here? Why there's two C for Charlies here, man? I have no idea, man. What the fuck is going on here? Why C Charlies are multiplying? No clue, man. No fucking clue where the second C Charlie appeared, but what can you do, man? What can you do? Is it better than Finn? I think Finn is actually better than the maximum of Wizard Monkey or whatever. So yeah. Okay, now we go and have Warrior Princess Bubblegum. She has low range like Finn, so basically it's a weird mix of Sauda and Engineer. She can summon candy archers that basically are like engineers, turrets, or Marceline skeletons. She also has legendary skill that works with Marceline that basically makes her archer stronger. Also summons Gumball Guardians that basically are like Ice King Snowman. He has a couple of traits that make her minions or helpers stronger. Allies, so yeah. She's character more focused on allies. She also summons helicopters, temporary helicopters to help her. She's not combat focused, less Finn in the game. But you can make her more combo focused, but her strength lays from her minions, and then you upgrade her minions or allies. So yeah, she also has a couple of abilities with Marceline, or you can use Huntress Marceline. So yeah. So currently her kind of soldiers are a lot stronger. Also, you can make her combo ability with Captain Casey to make what's it called, privateer easier to get, because normal Princess Balloon is a lot more expensive than Warrior BB. She's like twice as cheap. And yeah, she's also pretty good with wizard battle stages, where wizards stun your towers, but they can also stun Princess Bubblegum stuns. So yeah, you can use her in wizard stages, so the wizards would evade their stunning attacks. Also, if you're doing Magic Man event, Magic Man also can steal her summons, so it's better that Magic Man steals one of your summons than your actually good towers like Super Monkey or Jake or whatever. So yeah. So yeah, it's pretty good tower with a lot of interesting and niche uses. So you could use her in interesting ways. Is it good, better than Sai? Probably not. I would put her in B tier. She's cheap enough to use in every level, but she struggles with camos, metal, and magic. But she has a couple of interesting niche uses. I would definitely use her more than Max, definitely. Especially in the wizard stages or magic man levels in Martian games, so yeah. Pretty neat tower, man, pretty neat. So we cannot forget her uses with Privateer and magic artifacts with Marceline, so yeah. Okay, now we have Juggernaut Max for maximum power. So basically, easiest way to describe Juggernaut Max, it's good against ceramics and Moabs, but struggles with a lot of balloons, but he has some splash damage to help him. He has upgrades to increase his attack speed. You can also make him special balls. I think if you don't have Juggernaut, he cannot pop metal balloons. So yeah. You can have Princess Bubblegum sticky balls to make Mops move slower, similar to Ice King's. I think Ice King spiky balls make some balloons don't move for a couple of minutes. Probably best is fireballs or sticky bombs. Or spiky is also pretty good. It's a little bit more on the expensive side, but it's... Yeah, you will not use him probably on the easier difficulties of the game. Also, he cannot see Camo's balloons, so against the DDTs, the black Camo metal balloons, he's gonna need some signal flares or Prince Balloon to remove Camos. So he has a couple niche uses against Moabs, but he struggles with the other types of balloons. So probably gonna put him in B tier. Probably better than Cap. Yeah, I think I enjoy Captain Casey a little bit more. I would say maybe... I think Max is better than... I think Max is better than... I think Warrior PB probably... Yeah, I think Max is better. So yeah. Moving on to the next tower. Okay, now moving on to Commander Casey. She's like a weird mix between Monkey Buccaneers and Monkey Subs. So she can hit camo balloons, she had some rockets, she had some ships. She's similar to bottom path of Monkey Buccaneers in Balloon CD6. Especially for Fast Charlie, she can pop mobs a lot easier. Or you can go Bloonutunium route to make her ships stronger. She also has a couple of abilities to make the squadrons a lot better with their pineapple bombs and no ever miss targeting, so yeah, that's pretty cool. Also, Juggernaut Max has signature mini pulse. That's basically small catapults from BTD6. So yeah. So where do I put Commander Case? It's just very flipping expensive, man. Very fucking expensive. But she can hit most of the things. But also she's a water type tower. But there's a couple of accessories and things that make them usable in other stages. So I think, due to her being expensive and also being a water tower, I will put her in A tier. If she wasn't that expensive and was not water tower, I would put her in S tier. So yeah, she is definitely better than Sai, but I use Sai in more stages. Would say she is better than C for Charlie, definitely. So yeah, moving on to the next tower. The engine fin is a slightly more expensive fin that has lower attack speed, but he has more damage. He has more damage, but he has lower attack speed. Also, he can pop metal balloons if you equip Fire Crown and Fire Slap. Also, Battle Moon has a lot of attack speed. Also, his level 7 form ability or Fuse Fire does a lot of damage to Moabs. He has a couple of hard things against Moabs. Also, he struggles if there's a lot of balloons, but landing also helps. Also, he has signature minion that also helps. That allows him to push back balloons. So yeah, pretty cool tower. Also has a couple of signature fin equipments because his fin like Fin Sweater or PB's medal. So yeah. So he's definitely better than Finn. I think he's better than Juggernaut, Captain Casey. Oh. I will put him maybe in A tier. He cannot hit camos or magic balloons. I think he can hit magic balloons if you get the Fire Crown upgrade. But he's not consistent with that attack. So probably better than her. I think Sai is actually better. So I think it's about Sai there with the Sai. So yeah. Okay, now it's Tuxedo Jake. It's pure support tower. He's basically Monkey Farm and Monkey Village in one. He has turn up that increases your unit's attack speed, similar to Lemon Hope, Helper, Ally or whatever. Inspire Melody is like Monkey Intelligence Bureau, where your towers can attack any balloon type. Cashew Tunes basically boost all your music towers, so they have more range. This is basically characters receiving boost from Jake will give boost to characters nearby them. It's basically a boost chain. He can become superstar that allows him to do damage. And the more damage he does, the more money he makes. And then Floorcast increased power of musicals. He's basically a support tower that sometimes can boost even more support towers. Support tower that makes other support towers strong. It's one of the strongest support towers. Also equip him with rockets and electric so he can do passively some damage and some shields. So basically, I put him a lot of buff accessories that don't do damage. So he's one of the better towers, but that's one of the best towers cannot do any damage, sadly. Also, he can do damage, man. God damn, son. Also, his signature weapon just gives up full ass fun damage to all characters in range. Also boosts his range, man. The Tuxedo Jack is just pay to win, but god damn, he's my pay to win Jackie boy, man. It's been a long time since we got another wrestler, but he definitely deserves it, and yeah, if you're free-to-play player, definitely Princess Bubblegum, but Tuxedo Jack is just crazy. He sucks at early game. Yeah, he kinda sucks in early game, but when you finish his setup, it's probably one of the best support towers. He just sucks in early game when don't have any upgrades on him. Also, I think he makes all towers in his range a lot cheaper, like Super Monkey's ability. Heroic Presence is named where it makes your towers cheaper. So you can combine Tuxedo Jake with Super Monkey to make your towers even cheaper, man. GG, man. In today's final tower is Huntress Marceline. She's basically Monkey Ace, where she goes around circles. She's her range struggles. She's not the most accurate tower till you got her what's called smart stakes or auto targeting. She can also hit camo balloons. That's kind of bummer. She can hit metal balloons with her garlic bombs, but they're not too accurate, man. If balloons are in range, she can get soul sucking. That allows her to pop one balloon type that she sucks souls. But mass soul sucking helps her a lot more, man. She's a good tower, but you need to get a couple of upgrades to make her a lot better. But yeah, not the best tower in early game, but she has pretty good upgrades, man. She's pretty expensive, man. But her legendary weapon does pretty good damage and pierce. She has full map range. So yeah, she cannot attack magic balloons, but with her soul sucking she actually can't hit magic shield balloons. Also, because of her soul sucking, she can make her red maps a lot slower. So yeah, normal Marceline can use her soul sucking to make red Moabs move slower, but she can do it with all the Moabs. Except I think bats, I think her abilities even work on bad balloons, so yeah, that's pretty crazy. She also has Vampire King. She is basically a sniper that can hit multiple targets at the same time. Fucking Vampire King is so fucking crazy, man. So yeah, Huntress Marceline is another easy S tier. So yeah. Where do I put her? She's definitely better than Fire Prince. Fire Prince is better in early game, but Huntress Marceline is a lot better in late game. Also, she's really good to get mob. She's not better than... Okay, I'm ready to give my final ranking. So yeah, I think Finn being top of S tier, while Mix and the Wizard Monkey being at the bottom of C tier seems about right. The Pirates being at B, Jake being on top of B tier seems about right. Not Max, the Ninja, Super Monkey and Safer Shirley being at the bottom of B tier. Ice King and Marshall being at the top of B tier seems about right. Fire Princess and Prince Volgum. Yeah, I put Prince Volgum a little higher because she can make a lot of extra money. And check it S tier because it's the best support tower, definitely. Okay, see you guys in the next one. So yeah, thank you for watching and see you guys in the next video. If this video gets a lot of likes, maybe I'm gonna rank all the helpers in the game, maybe on my next birthday. So yeah, see you guys in the next video.